3, 2, 1. All right. Saturday night live stream. Take 2. Had a lot of people come on, then a lot of gone. Wish I could figure out how to take this glare off my glasses. Hey, Scott. Can you hear me? We got to wait a minute as people come in the door. Better sound now. Yep. Think I got it fixed. Think we got it fixed. Got a lot of people texting me. Please don't do that while I'm doing the live stream. Just get over here. You can hear me now. Sorry about that. I've got 2 computers. I've got a HP Chromebook, and then I've got a HP laptop, just like regular computer. And for whatever reason, my Chromebook was acting kind of squirrely nowadays. He must know. He must somehow know. So we're getting people coming in here. What I was saying earlier, people don't like when you start welcoming people into the room. Well, it takes a minute for people to get in here. You don't go have a speech or nothing and walk into an empty auditorium and then just start talking at the podium, right? You got to give a minute for people to shuffle in. Now look at those hearts are going. Can hear me now. Julie's second account says, I love the live streams. Hey from Oregon's. Tucker's a camera hound. Good, yeah. If you guys knew how technically challenged I am. Somehow or another, though, I pull it off, right? Wish I could figure out how to get this glare off my glasses. Room's already got 100 people in it. Hey, everybody. It's Saturday night. I don't know. I just I wanted to talk to everybody. That's all. That's all right? Yep. So the more people we get in here, the faster this the chat scrolls. But if you got any questions or anything, so what are we doing? I don't know. I just wanted to say hello. It's not going to be one of these long live streams that people go on forever and ever. I have had them go over an hour. I'm thinking 15, 30 minutes on this one. Just to kind of catch up. Dexter update. Yeah, we're going to do that. Debbie's down in Apache Junction. Yep. Oh, thank you, Miss Marie. Still taking the pill, but they put me in. Well, that's no good. I still keep taking that what we were talking about, no doubt. All right, we're going to start talking. Lori Carter said, "Did you make Dexter the deputy?" He's right here. You got to share the limelight a little bit. I don't want no kisses. I still don't want no kisses. The dynamic of the Woof pack is forever changed. It's going much better than I ever expected. Dexter's happy. Let's get him right here. Give me, buddy. He's been sleeping a little bit. Here's a new boy. Look how tiny he is. You gotta see this. There's a little jealousy, a little bit, but you mutt. We'll put you right there. But yeah, much better. The main issue that I had with the guy at his house, he had a doggy door, and when he needed to use the bathroom, all the dogs could go in and out as they needed. as they pleased. And he's done that for 6 years. So I'd take him out at night right before we go to bed, and he'd wet the kitchen floor in the RV. Um, it's like, okay, so I started puppy pads. He hits one out of every 5 times. So he started to learn that I will take them out before we go to bed, and I do get up real early to take them out again. And it got better. And so then I started putting up the water at about 8, 9 at night. And I think we had 4 or 5 days straight in the RV, no accidents. I've been here at the Purple Tiny House now. This will make my second or third night. Had one accident in here right by the door. He's figured it out. No more accidents here. So he's trying, but I don't think he's used to having to hold it. But I take these dogs out. Let's sit you right there, buddy. About every 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, we try to go out. But the Wolf Pack's training him. He's learning commands to stay and to come, and just basic stuff. Some of it I could tell he already knew, but we're a new family. We do things a little bit different. I don't think he's ever going to be, 100%, because he was with somebody else for 6 years. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Yeah, Tucker's still the star. His signature pose. So it's been what, 2 weeks now, 3 weeks I've had him. He did one thing that got me. He has a squeaky toy, and baby May was up here on the bed, and he put the squeaky toy right in front of her, and he acted like he was going to get it. And May doesn't start anything. She's the most passive dog in the world, and she must have turned toward the squeaky toy, and he bit her on the face a couple times, and just baby May didn't know what to think. So I got it. That's the only time I had to get onto him. And then him and Martini tangled up once, and I didn't stop it. I didn't intervene. They got to figure it out. She's very accepting of him. She's very patient of him, but I think she had to say, I'm boss around here. But yeah. Linda Lou says, because Dexter's so small, he might have a smaller bladder. I need to go more often. I have thought of that. Shell Bell says, oh, look at Dexter's hoodie. So cute. It's cold up here, and he has a really close haircut. I went to Walmart, didn't have an extra small. Went to PetSmart, no extra small. Went to Big Lots, and the one they had said this. It says, can y'all read it? Mommy's Wild One. There you go, buddy. I'm sorry. But as you can tell, he likes me. He's stuck to me like glue. Yeah, Tucker will always be the star. Somebody asked me if made him deputy. I've got him some tiny, extra small black security shirts ordered off Amazon. They'll be here soon. I got a lot of clothes for dogs, but he's little. Let's read some stuff here. Hello from Oklahoma. And you know what? Just because you write a comment and I don't catch it, I don't say anything, I promise you, after I'm done, I'm going to come back and I'm going to read every single one. So I may not respond to everyone, but if you got something to tell me, or you got something to say, I will read it. I haven't seen any blue wrenches come in here, but I didn't tell anybody. So if anybody in here wants to be nasty, hit the door. If you got to be mean and nasty to be that way, we don't want you here. And Debbie here says, how much does Dexter weigh? I'd say between 4.5, 5 pounds, 4.5, 5 pounds. I thought baby May May was little. Now teacup, teacup is four. That's not an official size, but unofficially it's 4 pounds and under. And the Yorkies that are 4 pounds and under tend to get sick, have a hypoglycemia and some other issues. Um, I was at Lake Havasu one time, and a little Yorkie ran up. Parents were walking. He was in front. He was 12 years old. He was 1 pound, 2 ounces. Itty bitty. And I talked to him. They said he was perfectly healthy, never had any issues. Oh, we got 300 people in the room. Hey, take a second while you're sitting there listening to me jibber jab. Can y'all hit the thumbs up? YouTube algorithm's just whooping me. It's giving me a new one. Am I from Toccoa, Georgia? No, I just talk like I am. My grandmama was from Toccoa. My grandmama's people. I'm just outside of Athens. Yeah, I'm Patricia. I'm up here back in Concho. I had to come up here and handle some business, take care of some things. My RV's down there with Felix, and I want to go back and get it early next week. Cheryl Grace says, "Hey, my favorite person on YouTube." I appreciate that. Wow. Yeah, you guys did it. I went from 80 thumbs up to 189. I'm just jibber jabbering. What are y'all doing sitting around on a Saturday night? You ain't taking some pretty girl to the movie? Sitting on the couch with some pretty girl eating popcorn? Watching YouTube? Donna says, "I want to say welcome Dexter from Chicago. I always watch your videos no matter what subject, but I especially like them when dogs are included." You know, I thought about, Shelley said, "I'm eating cookies." I thought about what I was going to talk about and stuff going on in Chicago and New York. I thought about, you know, I'm not afraid to talk about religion or politics. I'm not really in the mood, but not because I'm worried about what people will say or not say. I'm just trying to feel upbeat, be a happy night. James says, "Are you there with Eric?" I hadn't seen Eric in a week or two. I think he's still in Quartzsite working on that solar. Last I heard, sitting in my camper van with a Shih Tzu, watching CVK. What's the temperature? It got up to about 55 today, and last night I went out. I got up early, about 5 o'clock, and it was under 30. We have snow coming in here on Tuesday, but I don't know to what degree. Joanne, that's not paneling. That's blue denim pine. It's beetle kill pine that I got in New Mexico and put up in here. Smells pretty good. I'm an LJ. I know where Athens is, says Grandma. Well, I know where LJ's at. I'm a little fishing up that way. Robert, end times. I'll keep that in mind, Shade Tree. If you see somebody being nasty, throw your name up again with something and I'll give you a wrench. Yeah, John, it's going to snow up here Tuesday. Kevin, I got some steaks and Snowflake where you got yours. Best sirloin steaks I've ever had. Going for more. They had a big smile on their face when I mentioned your name. I was a ribeye fan. Yeah, those are Angus. Those are Angus. And I'm just about out. In fact, when I was down in Phoenix, I had to go to Fry's because I was getting kind of low. And I went in on a Sunday and they had like a bunch of meat that they had to get rid of. Suits me. I like it aged anyway. And I paid about like $150 worth of steaks. So stuff I'm not I'm used to eating the sirloins, but I went to T-bones and New York strips and whatever they had on sale is what I ate. And it's real interesting to see the different textures and the different, even the flavor's a little bit different with each cut. So sirloin may not be the very best cut, but I think for the money, Yeah, a lot of people from Georgia. Um, yeah, I'm a little bit behind on my videos. We've had some family stuff go on back in Georgia. I'm not going to go into great detail about it, but I've been very caught up in some of that stuff, and all that's well, won't go into detail, but I want to get back out here and start filming some more. I've got a video filmed. I've been riding this new electric e-bike, the X Peak. Man, it's this is the nicest bike nicest electric bicycle I've ever had. I should make Tucker Marshall. HB is worth the money. Well, Janet is usually cheaper because they mark it down. Would you believe we're already at 15 minutes? No way. Middle Georgia. Everybody's from Georgia? CVK fan. I like that. Any plans to do any traveling this year? I got big stuff going on here in Concho that I've got to get done. I'm not saying no, but I'll let you guys in on it soon enough. Got to get the garden going. I don't think it's a wise time to be out on the road. Kevin, Eric has a gift for you from me. If you get it, jog his memory next time you see him. All right, all right. Sometimes I'll see Eric often, and it might be 6 months before I see him again. But he'll probably be coming up here to his base camp. Thank you, Terry Flores. See my little fan? See my fan? Whoop, there we go. Use my little wood stove right here and put my fan on top of it. I've been cooking on top of it. I don't eat bread anymore, so I'm not using the, where we go? There we go. The oven. I got to think backwards and almost upside down. Yeah, yeah. Another California in the house. Well, didn't I hear that Sylvester Stallone's leaving California, going to Florida? That's crazy. Has it? Let me ask you guys a question. I want you to sit back and think about it. Has the world always been this crazy with everything going on? Finances, politics. Has it always been this crazy? Or are things really, truly worse? And we know more about it because of, we don't know about it because of the media, I'll tell you that. But because of the internet, is it because it's being reported on more, or is things just, I think things are really just a lot worse. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Somebody said him and his wife did this carnivore diet and lost 45 pounds. I'm real happy with my results. I still got a tummy though, but my core is real weak. My back's all jacked up, and so I do a lot of stuff to try to protect my back so I don't get it, and so my core is weak. I'm having trouble riding bikes for distance and stuff without a backrest, and I can't get. I just everywhere I've lost the weight. Everywhere is good, but I still got a tummy, and so I'm 55 years old, so maybe I'm going to keep one. Worse, but history repeats itself. It's been going crazy now. Times, okay, we're on the same page. Yep, they'll let him have it, Terry. Yeah, my daddy did a lot of surveying down in Warner Robins, sober. He was with the DOT, with the survey crew, retired from them. RV Home, Mike asked about my cholesterol. My cholesterol is high. I am due for another set of tests. In fact, I called my doctor at the Cancer Institute, and I got it scheduled to get. Yeah, he's a little bit more vocal than mine. But if I tell him to hush, I let him bark just a little bit. And when I tell him to quit, he quits. But he's a pretty good doorbell. He's not a a bad doorbell. Well, let me tell you what's happened though. Dignity Hospital down in Phoenix, some of the best doctors I've ever experienced. And I'm with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they've been in negotiations with the hospital. They're not working it out. I mean, I'm already in care for my cancer doctors, so I guess I can get in and extend my care. Can you imagine if this would have happened 3 years ago? Getting everything set up to get all this cancer out, and the insurance company says, "Oh well," the hospital says, "Oh, we're not taking your insurance anymore." Blue Cross Blue Shield. I heard about the same thing happening in Athens, Georgia, at Piedmont Medical in Athens on Prince Avenue. They're not taking Blue Cross Blue Shield. So I'm due for another scan here relatively soon, and to check broken pieces cancer. I had cancer, but they're still checking me, and they got to check me for another 2 years, and now they don't take my insurance. So I'm a little bit worried. It'll work out. Hospitals and insurance company like to argue with each other. Yeah, Sandra, I've heard that. The Blue Cross, if you already got care, that they'll honor it. In 2 more years, they'll cut me loose and consider me healed and go live your life kind of thing. Scott says, I enjoy watching CVK until the apocalypse. Ooh. Yeah, did y'all hear that about the AT&T, about all the cell phones? Cell phones got hacked, and I heard today on the radio that, oh, we wasn't hacked. It was an upgrade that went bad. I'm like, nobody buying what you're selling. We know the score, what's going on. Yeah. Well, says rail vent trailer. Well, we aren't here for a long time. I think about that. 55. If I knew I was going to live this long, I took a whole lot better care of myself. Who do I believe today? Well, last 20-something years, I compiled a group of people. The internet's a wonderful thing. You can go back and listen to what people said a long time ago and see what their track record's like, right? See if their crazy predictions come true. You just got to put in the time. And so I started compiling people that were had a good track record and put them together, and that's the people that I listen to and watch. So it's across the board, all different kind of people. That's where I get my information from. It's sure written on the TV. I mean, they'll tell enough truth to make the rest believable. Make some videos from the Mongolian realm. I have high cholesterol. Should be on statins. They offered the same to me. No way, no how. I think my personal belief is that they've been lowering the cholesterol numbers. What's safe? They've been lowering that number for the last 30 years, and now everybody needs a statin, and it might help 1-2%. No, I'm not going to buy it. And then I listened to Dr. Ken Berry on YouTube about the carnivore diet, and they're talking. There's really no proven science where they show a correlation with high cholesterol and death. Not really good studies. So I'm going to roll the dice. I mean, y'all seen videos of my face being this wide before, right? And I think I only got 2 chins instead of 4 or 5. I went from a 42 waist to a 34. No more. My nails are really strong. I have to use I use toenail clippers to cut them because my fingernails got so thick and strong. So I'm off 2 high blood pressure medicines, and I went from pre-diabetic to normal my last blood work about 6 months ago. Martini Lynn, I'm on the TV. Come here, baby. Come here. Here's the boss. Here's my true love. A little bit of jealousy. They working it out. She's accepted him. They're fixing to get a groom. And Martini here, she's on thyroid medicine and powder for her kidneys. Uh-oh. Stay right there. It seems to be working. Yeah, I got to get those toenails clipped. She's getting caught in this Afghan. But she's slowing down a little bit. But she's still good. Somebody asked me the reason I got Dexter is because one of my other dogs is sick. No, that's not the case. Thank goodness. But it's coming. It's coming. My day's coming too. Don't know when. And another thing, is Dexter going to get a middle name? Now, that I hadn't thought about. He came with a name. I didn't change it. He was named after that psycho killer on TV, Dexter. I watched a couple episodes of that. He's really a nice guy. He just kills bad people. So I've been watching some stuff, some medical stuff, and they're talking about, since we're kind of talking about cancer, it feeds on sugar. Well, the carnivore diet, you don't get any sugar. You don't eat any carbs that turn to sugar. You don't eat any fruit that goes to sugar. So not only do I have all the other health benefits, I'm hoping that it will protect me from cancer returning in some way. They're saying that they believe cancer, a lot of doctors believe that cancer is a metabolic disease, not a genetic, metabolic. And with the carnivore diet and the keto diet, you can change your metabolic signature. Is that the right word? I'm not a doctor. Shade Tree says, keep an eye on electrolytes. Yeah, I take keto chow. And I don't like salt that much, but I eat a lot of salt. Started carnivore diet, was on keto. Talking about salt, we're just all over the place. That's all right. Everybody's still here. Y'all still listening. I was reading that a lot of the salt, I'm not going to say the name brands, but the ones that you would recognize have heavy metal content in them. I'm like, there's just no way to win. So I'm thinking that the Himalayan pink salt is the least processed. I think they said some kosher salts as well. So just the regular table salt, I'm getting away from. Oh, and I also heard of the carnivore diet talking about if you got a friend that's on dialysis, that stage 5 kidney disease can be reversed, fully reversed with a diet. There are people that this is happening to. Of course, what doctors will admit to or drug companies will admit to, and what's really happening, who knows? But the internet, it's on the internet, so it has to be true, right? You like heavy metal too. Well, I used to take a silver nitrate. Is it nitrate? I used to put silver for use it like an antibiotic, but I only got one kidney. And my kidney doctor was like, you got to quit that. So, yeah, Jason, Redmond salt, just find the salt that's the least processed. Lori Carter, all the crap we were fed as kids back in the 60s and 70s. Surprised any of us made it. Well, I think it was better food back then than now. I think the food pyramid, I think it's turned upside down. I think it's done on purpose. That was about money, not about nutrition. Yes, Julie, that's what I'm hearing. Kidney disease can be reversed with the carnivore diet. The internet said so. I've heard stage 5 being fully reversed. People coming off of what's that when you have your blood filtered? Had a brain fart. Yeah, I like the pink salt. My mama ate bacon cooked in lard. She lived to 95. You know, where that must have been some good advertising. And it worked. It worked. It convinced everybody to go from natural stuff like butter and lard to a highly processed cooking oil and seed oil. And we bought it. We all bought it. We all did it. I remember being a kid and drinking gallons and gallons of sweet tea, sweetened with saccharin. I'm still here. Dialysis. Thank you. 523 people. Brian says, "Oh, nice, a live event." You know, some of you guys like them and some of you guys don't. That's why I did that question and answer video the other day. So, all right, we're about the 30-minute mark. I'm having a good time. What you want to do? Y'all want to keep going? People say, I don't watch the replay because they're too long. Well, then you just missed out. I normally have something on my mind I want to talk about. It's just I just want to say hello. I'm not really lonely. I just felt chatty. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling rawhide. Woo. Next steak on me, says R.L. Carver. Heck yeah. I'll do that. I'll spend it wisely. I'll go get a steak from where they'd have marked it down and got to get it out the door tomorrow, or they're gonna throw it away. That's my favorite kind anyway. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, they never see near that many people on their live streams, you know, and they tell people that they're coming. We just got it. It's just been on YouTube, what now, 10 years? I got the best people. I got the best subscribers. Yeah, there's the nasty people and there's smear campaigns and all that going on, but they're so outnumbered, it's not even funny. PG, do you miss living in Georgia? Mm-mm. Thought about it. I've got an opportunity to go back to Georgia. What else did you? I really like Vagabond. I got stuff going on I can't talk about yet, but I just gosh, around here it feels like Georgia did 20, 25 years ago. This little community is old school. Nicest people in the world, give you the shirt off their back, do anything for you. They'd rather be left alone, but they do anything for you. But by golly, you cross them, people just go missing. You just don't mess with people out here. And I'm fine with that because I understand that. And I don't have a problem with that. So there was recently an arsonist up here that burned down 8 or 9 houses last month. They finally caught him. Young guy, about 24 years old. He'd go in and rob the place and burn it down. They finally got it. I think most people just want to be left alone, live out their life. Gosh, I'd like to be left alone. You know, before YouTube, I I was really just a workaholic and a hermit. I was good with people because I'm always been good at sales. I always said that I was a great salesman, a very good pressure cleaner. And so I was good with people to sell, and I delivered what I promised, and I did good work, and I put in a hard day's work. But if I had my rathers, I just assume not see or talk to anybody, just a handful of people. Used to have a real small circle, and then I get on YouTube. Oh, my nose is itching. Y'all are doing this to me, right? Y'all quit that. Yeah, I get on YouTube and I start sharing my life. This is better. This is better. Knowing so many people, and I've made so many good friends out here. Uh, but I still have the inclination to sometimes I sometimes I kind of want my privacy, but it don't matter. Once you ring that bell, ding. You ever try to unring a bell? How'd that go? Meow. Why did I leave Phoenix? Says Little Rascal. I had some business up here to take care of. I'm only 3.5 hours away, and I did everything I could on the phone. I had to come up here, and I'll be sharing more about that. Let Dexter speak. His ear. He knows his name when somebody. He's up on this pillow right here. When somebody says his name, ding, his ears stick up. So what Tucker's telling me, man, Dexter don't speak human. Y'all heard that, right? Yeah, he never learned, but I'll translate for a while, and I'm going to teach him how to talk. You will. Will Baby May May and Martini help? They can understand him. So I think there's going to be some translation going on. If y'all can keep up with it. I dreamed this up. I can only do two or three other voices, and I really suck at them. And I've been practicing. Okay, I have been practicing and practicing and practicing. I just can't. Uh, maybe with friends, I can do a little Christopher Walken. What's the guy from Star Trek? William Shatner. I can do him a little bit. Felix says that Dexter should have a real deep voice, like some kid on the Goonies or something, a frog that talked real deep. So voices, John Wayne, yeah, it just takes some practice. You do good with the Baby Mamo voice. That's harder than you think. For me I talk real deep, and when she has something to say, that gets hard. Carol Petrie, how is Tucker's diet doing? Well, I just throw him in like a sack of taters. He's doing better. He gets a half a cup of food in the morning. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Half a cup of food at night. Exercising. He's big, but he's not swole up as bad. I can touch him and he's not as hard, like on his haunches and stuff. Don't you bite me. So I think it's working, but it's kind of slow go. What you saying? So yeah, we're going to do a little translation. Tucker's going to help you, Martini's going to help you, and Baby Mamie is going to help you, and then you can start to talk. Okay? Like an Englishman. Is the wood stove on? It is. I got a log in there now. See the fan going? 6 String Steve. I miss you guys. RV Home says, need a doggy treadmill for Tucker. Me and him walk every day. You try giving your dog a voice, says Brian. Which one you give him? Yeah, he does act like he's supposed to be here. He hangs on every word. He listens. He watches. He said he was just dying of grief. That's a strong way to put it. He was suffering with grief. It was a bad situation. And that's I said that in one of my videos. Something happens to me. What if these dogs are old and sick and nobody wants them and they end up in a pound or something? They won't understand. I don't want that to happen to them. I don't want that. So I'm going to try to stay healthy and make sure that won't happen. And I got lots of friends. I got a lot of people that say they would care for them, but once that chain's broken and they go somewhere and it don't work out, well, then that chain's broken, and you just gotta I guess you can't worry about everything. They're going to put me in the movies. All I got to do is act naturally. There's 623 people. They says, y'all crazy. Y'all don't have anything better to do on a Saturday night and sit here and jibber jabber with me and Dexter. I dated a girl one time. She had a toy poodle, and she had a 2-story house, and she had wood floors and cathedral ceilings. When that dog would bark, thank you, Miss McAllister. When that dog would bark, your ears would bleed. And but he's good about it. He's good about it. We had some stray dogs today come over on us. Had a bad situation happen. But I believe it's going to be okay. I don't want to go into detail about it. But my dogs are with me on my place, and I caught these other dogs before they did any serious harm. Scared me. One of them tried to bite me too. One had Martini on top of her. It was bad. Bad situation. True story. He needs a tiny voice because he's a tiny dog. It would be funnier if he had a big voice. A little dog with a big voice. That'd be funnier. Never met a toy poodle with brains. Hush. That's enough. What you think? What you think? You want me to hold you? He likes to be held. Heart of a lion, like all Yorkies. Yeah. Welcome back to sorting, trashing, and picking up stuff. Dexter needs a voice. Maybe he may not can speak a good human as the rest of them, but he might come up with a couple little taglines, a couple little, like me trying to speak Spanish, like baño, frio, caliente. I can get enough. I can speak enough Spanish to find something to eat, something to drink, and find a bathroom. So maybe he can get enough human out to do those things. Yeah. Sounds good to me, 6-string. Boy, I got some stuff to talk about here at Vagabond. They say I need a fence. My main concern, is, the other dogs, but coyotes, I've seen coyotes go straight over a 6-foot tall fence and never stop. Looks like they're going to run right into it, and they're climb it up and spring off of it. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Felix is watching or not. Somebody retract to the Troy. Dexter speaking broken Spanish. No, that's me. Troy Alger there. He's my neighbor. He does a lot of stuff around here and helps me out with a bunch of stuff. Really good guy. Don't get the recognition he should. Yeah, I've seen that coyote rollers. I think it's a good idea. John Wayne, voice for a little buddy. It takes practice. Foxes go right over my fence. Yeah. Coyotes can get over an 8-foot tall fence, says Six String Steve. No, I don't know them. Yeah, everybody check. Here's a lot of people are getting unsubscribed. I was at like 70,200 subscribers, and then I backed up to 69.8, and it just goes back and forth. And then when I put out a video, people say, "Well, where have you been? I hadn't seen you since this video." And I'm like, "Well, I've got 2 or 3 videos out since then." I think a lot of people are getting kicked off from that. Yeah, we've got 630 people in here, and we've got 436 likes. If y'all aren't doing nothing, you reach out to you. And I know if you're on a TV, you can't do it, but if you're in front of a computer or you're on your phone, just take a second and go click. It'll help me out. YouTube algorithm, something's changed. Something's changed. I am so thankful that I've got great sponsors like Brooklyn Bedding Electric e-bikes, because YouTube is nothing like it was. It's changed a lot, and I don't think I'm getting shared as often as I used to. I don't know everything. I've only been doing it 10 years, but I'm seeing things change. On a smart TV, you can hit, just can't comment. All right. You didn't find that? You didn't find Gary? That's enough, buddy. I think he hears the coyotes. I can hear the coyotes a little bit, and I think he's letting me know. So he's just a little. I wouldn't call him yippy, because I don't like yippy dogs, but he lets you know how he feels. Look at there, boy, y'all. I said that. It goes up to 547. All right, we always do a fun little thing on. Everybody gets to participate. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to do thumbs up, or you want to do hearts? How y'all do that? Hearts. And if you're there, you just go over here and comment. Let's do hearts. Let's throw some love. Troy says, Kevin, you have a huge heart, and that's why I'm still around. Plus, you know my wife and what she has for the yeah, good people. Just good country folks out here. Do anything for you. Just don't cross them. Look at all those hearts. Let's get them rolling. Rolling. Get them hearts a rolling, rawhide. Rolling. Get them hearts a rolling, rawhide. Can you imagine 700 people just tuned in? Like, what is the guy talking about? I like to see the chat thing over here. Look at it roll. Rolling. Get them hearts a rolling, rawhide. I don't know why I'm dancing. It just kind of felt right at the time. Now I feel kind of silly, and now I think it'd be embarrassing to stop. Rolling. Get them hearts a rolling, rawhide. All right. I don't have a lot of experience doing this. Back to y'all. Love all you guys. I said it's going to be a short live stream, so we got to cut it off now with 600 people on here. Yep, he hears coyotes. That or he's going to pee on the floor. Both are bad. All right, I'm going to take you out. Let's tell everybody bye. Come here. Let's tell everybody bye one more time. Say bye, everybody. I didn't think 4 dogs would be a whole lot more trouble than 3, but it is. I dated someone for 7 years, and they had a Yorkie. I just kept it off the channel. So I'm really used to having 4 Yorkies around all these years. Yep. Just if you ever heard a strange bark, it was because of that. I kept it off the channel, but I had help with the 4 dogs. Now I got 4. Me and the person I was dating were still great friends, but now I got 4. to keep up with all the time. And I'm always counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy's always out in front. Martini's dragging butt. The other two are somewhere in the middle. It's a little bit of work, but it's worth it. So listen, there's a lot of dogs right now. People are hurting financially, and they can't take care of the pets, and they're dumping them off at the Humane Society and stuff. If you got some time and you got the love and you got just a little bit of room, once y'all go adopt somebody, don't have to be a purebred. It could be, and say, well, I don't know what kind of life I can give a dog. Well, a lot of dogs are getting closer and closer every day. They're moving down one pen, and they're getting closer to that door at the end of the hallway, and they don't go nowhere after that. So you got to be able to give them a better life than that, right? I get a lot of love. I get a lot of love from these guys. Just makes my day so much better. All right. Well, I'm going to end this little quick chat, 50 minutes. Where? Right here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Hey, we'll see you again soon. You guys take care. And as always, what? I give God the glory for my life. Jesus Christ, he's my Lord and Savior. Guess what? Didn't have a single moderator in here for 50 minutes, and I didn't see one nasty comment. All the losers are doing something else. Love you guys. Thank you for everything. Thanks for following our journey, our life. We'll just keep filming it for now and see how it goes. Good night, everybody.